Hello everyone, my name is Hygienist OK. I'm a software developer and a UI designer. I've been in the industry for several years now. Welcome to my channel, Building Amazing Things. Here, you will learn how to design and build cool stuffs. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, as this will enable me to create more videos in this channel. Alright, in this video, I'll show you how to create a logo like this in Figma. Also, as a bonus, we're going to create some animations with our logo. So relax, take a drink, and let's get started.
So if you're already looking at the initial image you saw about the logo, we are going to replicate that here. So for first thing I will do is to rename this project to be logo design. Then I'll pick a frame, and that frame should be desktop. Okay, this is a nice frame. So one thing that helps me to do my design and align my objects on my canvas is to add a grid to the frame. So I'm going to add a grid, and that grid I'll set the size to be 65, then set the thickness of the line to be 32%. Then I have a color for that grid. I'm going to select the color. The color is 0F052F. So I'm going to paste that color right there, and I have the color. Another thing I want to do is to change the color of the grid line. So I've set the color of the grid line to be white, and that's okay. So next, I want to start designing my logo, and I use the pen tool to create objects on my canvas. Pen tool is a great tool which help you to create nice curves and nice objects. So I'll pick the pen tool, and I'm taking the size of this logo to have 3 boxes. Like if I'm starting, okay, let's start from this point, and this point I'm spanning 3 boxes to the left for the size of the logo. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is 3 boxes. Then the diagonal slant of the logo, I'm taking 2 boxes for it. So this is 2 boxes, 1, 2 boxes, 2, and sorry, I have to do that again. 2 boxes, 1, 2, and 3. So I have this over here. So I'm also going to span. Oh, that's not nice. So I'll do that again. This is 2 boxes, 1, 2, and 3. So I'll click here. Then I'll span to the right 4 boxes to create a curve. This is 4, and I'm creating a curve at the top. So that's it. Next, I want to continue from this point, and the good part of the pen tool is that you can continue from any points. So I'm going to click on this point and span 3 boxes. Remember, we're spanning horizontally 2 boxes, 2 boxes, and 2 boxes. I get to this point, so I'm going to join this together. Next, I'll select my pen tool to bend this particular point. So just give this a nice bend, and this is okay. So I'll click on done, then I'll remove the stroke and add a fill color. I have a fill color already which I want to use, which is 43D9B8. So I'm going to add that fill color to this, and that's the fill color for it. So the next thing is to the other part of the logo. So I'm still going to select my pen tool, and I want to start from this point, directly from this point, and span diagonal 2 boxes down, 2 boxes down, and 2 boxes down, and I get to this point. So remember, the size was spanning 3 boxes this time around to the left, and spanning horizontally 2 boxes to the top, 2 boxes to the top, and 2 boxes to the top, and get to this point. So I want to gradually fill this behind the shape, and Good, I have this. So what I want to do now is to remove the stroke and add a fill. I have a fill color which I said is 43D9B8. So add that fill to this and then click on done. So this look nice, but this curve here needs some adjustment. So I'll click on the edit object and I'll select my move tool and I'll click on the point I want to edit and let's give it a nice bend. And I'll click on done. It is nice. So next I want to add a color to this. So this I want to add a fill color to it. So I'll select another color which should give me a linear fill. And actually I want to send it to the back, so it's at the back of this, and I'm going to rotate the fill color of this, rotate it the other way, and instead of white I'm going to choose the background color and move it in a little bit, add another gradient to it and drag it up a little bit, and this is okay for now. So next I want to remove the grid line, so click on this eye to here to remove the grid line. So if you have this, that's nice, and the fill color looks not too quite okay. So for me, so I'm just going to make some adjustment and then drag this a little bit and this. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to select the two objects and align it to the center. Next, I want to add a shadow to this particular tool. So click on this particular object, the one at the top. So click on it, click on effects to add a shadow. And now we have a lovely looking shadow. So I'm going to increase the blurriness of the shadow to 10 pixel. So this is one part of the logo. So I'm going to select the both and duplicate it using your command G, your command D. Then I'm going to actually rotate this the other way around, carefully rotate it, and I think I'm okay with this. So drag it to the point I want it to be, and I think this is fine for me. So I'm going to select the O vector objects which I've created, and I use my command G to group, and I'll give it a name. Let's say logo. Then I'll select my scale tool and once I select my scale tool, I reduce it. The scale tool helps me not to distort the size of the shape. So next I want to add a text to this, and text should be, let's say, 36 pixel by size, and should be pumpy. I like using pumpy, and should be bold, and the color should be white. So I can go ahead and say I'm going to use the name of my channel, Building Amazing Things. Okay, so arranges this. So awesome. If you have this, that's great. If you have any challenge, let me know in the comment section, and let's go about the animation of this very quickly. So to animate this, we're going to use prototyping in Figma, and there's a very great tool which is called the Smart Animate. And the Smart Animate works in a way that it looks at your different components in your canvas and notice any slight change in the component and do a smart animate towards this component. So if I select this frame, I'm going to duplicate it with Command D, and I'm going to change the rotation of this to be 60 degree by the angle, and I'll duplicate again. I'm going to change this to be 120 more 60, and I'll duplicate again. I'll change it to 180. I think I'm fine. I have 4 of this. So Smart Animate will help me detect each of the changes and make sure those of your components have the same name and the same arrangement and design and positioning. So I'll go to my prototype, then I'll start with the first frame and I'll select interaction of after delay. I'll make it to be 300. Then it should navigate to the next frame, and I'm using Smart Animate. So make sure you select Smart Animate. Then I'll do that for the next. That should be on the after delay of 300. Then it should go to the next frame, Smart Animate, fine. Then I'll select the next frame and drag it. That should be on the after the delay and 300. Smart Animate, fine. So to check our animation, you can click on present and let's see what we have. So I'm going to set this to be fit scale down, and I use my R to run my animation. Command R on your keyboard to run. So this look awesome. So go ahead and try to replicate something like this. If you have any challenge, drop me a comment. I'll be there to answer you in the comment section and put it through. And let me know what you think about the logo. Let me know what you think about the video, anything I need to modify, and anything I need to add to this video so that I'll keep giving you the best quality. And also, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. It will enable me to do more videos. Thank you and have a nice day.